Well, I'm back down in Miami, standing here at the entrance of Miami Freedom Park. Right over here, we have the construction area where the trucks are coming in to build us a brand new stadium. It's right here, folks, right behind me. There's some activity happening. It's been a while since we've been here, and they finally are doing more than just moving dirt. Let's go take a look and see what's happening at our future Miami Freedom Park, Inter Miami's future home stadium. Let's go take a look. All right, we're here on this busy road looking over, and boom, we have gone vertical, folks. Finally, stadium has gone vertical. Look at that. So we've got posts, support structures, I would assume, going all the way, almost all the way around. It's almost looking like it's reaching all the way around. They're getting there. Big support structures. Let's zoom in a little bit and see what we can get a better look at these. So obviously I don't know anything about construction, so I'll lean on those of you that do, but to me those look like support structures for the bowl going around the stadium. The outside structure, maybe, but quite a bit has happened since we've last been here. Last time we were here, they were still just moving dirt, pounding dirt. Now we've got a good amount of work going on. We've got a couple of trailers here for the workers. And this right here, this spot that I'm in right here, I do believe, like I've mentioned before, is the future home of one of the hotels that they're going to build. But just beyond that, we have some great activity. Now this is a Sunday afternoon, so we're not actually seeing any actual activity today. There's no workers out here that I can see, it being a Sunday before Thanksgiving. But it's feeling like Christmas already. It's feeling like we're getting a nice big present. And you guys know the routine. We'll go around as much as we can, get all the different angles that we possibly can. We can't get too close. You know, we've got this like body of water here that separates us, so we can't get too close like we did when they were building Chase Stadium. But we'll see what we can see as we walk around. All right, and here from this angle, we can get a really good view of those support structures. As we zoom in a little bit, we get a real nice view of that. These are going pretty far around. Yeah, so I just walked around a little bit. Up here, this is really the only good angle I can get. There's trees in the way. And there's people down in the pool, and I don't want to film people while they're on their vacation or whatever in the pool. But here's probably the best shot. We're gonna go over on the bridge and see that angle as well. Actually, this is a pretty good shot. As we take a look, again, lots of activity going all the way around. Here you can really see the backside of these structures. For those that like to nitpick and pick apart, not nitpick, but pick apart the how things are made, it's pretty interesting to see the insides. This will all be covered up at some point. We'll never see it again. So this is kind of cool. All right, more of the same, just different angles. We're now on the rooftop of the Sheraton Hotel. Before, when we were up here, you really didn't get a good look because it was just, you know, dirt being moved. But now, I mean, can you really tell here? With my eyes, I can really see that. See these posts, they're starting, say, here, and they are going all the way around. then curving back to the backside. So it's making the oval of the stadium. There may be, what, halfway around, I'd say. This is the oval of the stadium. We've got a tent over here for the workers. Get out of the sun a little bit, have some lunch. Again, nobody here. When we were watching them build Lockhart, there were, Sunday workers. Not here, not yet. Not yet. As they get closer, I'm sure we'll see that. All right, now, did some climbing, did some moving around. We're on the other side of the property. There's some roads over here. We're up against a road. And over here, last time we were here, we saw one of those big cranes packing down the dirt. That's gone. And we should see the backside of the stadium now, or this end of the stadium, right next to this water treatment facility. And you can see there, huge, big boxes or lumber. I'm not exactly sure what that is from here, but we've got a lot of, boxes of something right here, alongside some other building materials. So they're all stacked up, ready to get moving and doing some more of this, these pillars. Like I said, I would say they're support pillars, but I know some of you that watch these really do know construction and really do know what's going on. So you could tell me. But to me, that's kind of like, I just feel like that's, I don't know, do the stands lean up against those? Probably not. That's probably too soon. I don't know. But at least the exterior building part goes up, I don't know, it's supporting something. I still feel like it supports the stands in some way. Like that's, and then the building goes around that. I'm not sure. But we're at the fun part now where we could just sit here and look and guess and try to wonder what it is, what's going on. But there's actual movement done with the remediation, pollution taken care of. And look at the skyline. Look at the skyline we're going to have watching games. It's going to be great. Now I know that it's going to have a partial roof, for the fans. The fans will be covered. So I don't know how much of the skyline's blocked by that. But at least when you're going out in your car and all that, I mean, whatever. This is pretty nice. Pretty nice view that you'll have coming to games here. If you're like me, it's a bit of a drive. If you're one of those fans that's living further north, it's a bit of a drive. But today I was in Weston, and it only took me about 33 minutes from Weston to get down here. So that's not bad. Oh, man. When I do these videos, I get a workout. Climbing up some hills on a little bit of a highway, risking my life and limb for these videos, and getting some steps in. It's a fairly big piece of property that we walk around, but it is exciting times here. The stadium is expected, take that with a grain of salt, stadium is expected to be completed the end of 2025. That's what they're saying. That's what they're hoping for. So that they can play the 2026 season here. New season starts like late February, early March, stuff like that. In theory, they have the first couple months to kind of really get the grass in, all that kind of stuff, fine tuning. But even if, because I know there's a lot of doubters about whether or not this stadium will be done in time, myself included. It's not really a big deal though, it's not a problem, because they have a stadium that they already own. It's not like other teams potentially that are in this situation where they're getting evicted, it's an expensive lease, it's all these other things. That's not the case here. We own the stadium, Inter Miami, owns the stadium in Fort Lauderdale, so they can move. If it's in the middle of the season, the 2026 season, that's fine. They could do it, no big deal. The biggest question would be, who's playing in this stadium? Is Messi? His contract expires the end of 2025. So if he does not renew his contract. There's an option year. If he does not choose to take that option, he'll never play in the stadium. I don't think that's going to happen. Jorge Mas feels very confident that they'll get Messi to finish his career right here. Who's coaching? Tata is out. Tata quit. I mean, that's what he says. So Tata's out. Mascherano's supposed to be in, but none of us feel excited about Mascherano, so does he even make it that far? Does he get fired before they play in the stadium? I don't know. Or does he, christen the stadium as the coach? Do we have other big name players? Does Neymar grace this field? I mean, the sky's the limit with this club about big names that they might go after. You never know who they can get, but they'll at least make an attempt to go after several big names. But all right next to the Miami International Airport. So those of you that are coming in from out of town, because there's so many fans that are worldwide for Inter Miami, convenient airport right there, hotel right here, and they're building more. So there'll be some convenience for those coming in from out of town to see this team. So, exciting times. One thing we do know is once it starts going vertical, it starts moving a lot quicker. Every time we come out now, we're likely to see big movements, big changes, which is great. Tired of just seeing dirt. So, it's awesome. Great movement, great progress. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Are you as excited as I am about the progress they've made? Yeah, it seems a little, we wanted more sooner, but it is what it is. And tell us your thoughts about what we saw today. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.